check, check, check. Nice. Hello everyone. This is the Mew Mew coming in. Oop, I'm sorry. I just messed everything up. Oh, there we go. Hello, it's the Mew Mew, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see that we are already 20 people deep at Mount Mana on Decentraland. This is a super special build made by Kanessa, the one and only, and tonight we will be speaking about the community Winterfest games. So good to see you all. Welcome once again, and hello to Barbarossa. Hey, I haven't seen that name in a while. Welcome back. Beyond the Cube. Hello Beyond the Cube. Burkaka, welcome. We have Daddy Abe. Hello, Daddy Abe. Thank you so much for joining us. DCL Chess in the building. We got the Dr. Drip alongside with M. Hello, M. Hello, Dr. Drip. Hello, J-Name. Welcome, J-Name. Hello, Kingsland, Mauhedi, OAO. Welcome. Deepest welcomes to all of you. Thank you. Let's see, Paints for Fun. Hello, sis. Great to see you. And if you are here, sis, I'm guessing On the Rise is on the way. So if I don't see On the Rise on the list just yet, I know that On the Rise will be here. Otani, welcome. Hello, Rishi girl. I hope your shift was great, and I hope you helped all the new users. Hello. Hello Trey96, welcome. Whale the Penguin, and of course we have 13 in the house. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Really appreciate your time. Let's do a little paying of the bills here by giving you a quick shout out to Bucktown MMA. Make sure to head on over to Bucktown MMA for wow, I really messed that one up. Bucktown MMA is a mixed martial arts program that is focused on empowering young combat athletes all around the world. Head on over to Bucktown MMA or bucktown.org/support, and there you could read a little more about the project, see some pictures of all the young athletes, Jay himself right here, and also you can pick up some merchandise, Bucktown branded merchandise and NFTs. All proceedings go back to the program, so that's why it has always been a special thing that Jay has sponsored Beyond the NFT for so long. He I believe at this point he has been our longest running sponsor, so big shout out to you, Jay. Thank you. Oh boy, that was a rocky start. On the shout out for Bucktown, but I pulled through. We made it, and yeah, so I'm gonna go backstage. I'm gonna get our friends because today we have a very special Winterfest episode of Beyond the NFT. Thank you. Stand by, my friends, and we'll be right back.
Politics lines intertwine, every headline designed to rewire your mind. Watch the power consolidate, undefined like quantum truth observed, it resigns. I'm a signal through the noise, a glitch in the feed where the lies get deployed and the truth takes bleed. They call critical thought a conspiracy seed, but reality's distorted when convenience leads. Hear the bell, back, see the lines they reenact, every contract, track, truth buried in stacks. We decode, reload, break the mold they craft. Critical mind shine with a blindfold cracks. Hear the bell, back, see the punch, abstract, truth buried in stacks. We decode, reload, break the mold, they craft. Critical mind shine with a blindfold crack. Metadata, metatheta, watch the schema rotate. Every law they legislate got a flaw in the weight. If you calculate the traces in the evidence base, you'll find the story they presented ain't the story they made. I spit fractal syntax, facts collapse syntax. Hidden motives pivot coded in the bureaucratic syntax. A syntax in the syntax, recursion intense. Where the meaning of the message gets dispersed through events. Institutional illusions use intrusion to confuse. Fuse views in the news till the truth's misconstrued. We compute what they mute, deduce the omitted. Encrypted in the fine print where crimes get committed. Socratic on the beat, I interrogate the premise. Any menace to they power label public menace. But the chemists of deception leave a forensic blemish. And the mind with independence is a weapon that's tremendous. So I read between dimensions where they motives hide. Flip the lens, break the tension, let the focus realign. You ain't crazy for the questions, you're awake in a bind. Cause the truth ain't a theory, it's a victim of design. Feel the vampire. Critical mind shine with a blindfold cracks.
Hello everyone, we are back. The Mew Mew has brought all the friends to the front stage and we're here. We're ready. I'm sorry, I don't know if I've told you guys here on stage, but I'm actually very excited for tonight's episode of Beyond the NFT. I love the fact that we got the group together, and thank you all for coming. I hear that there are some friends that are popping into the Meta One Design headquarters HQ. If you're watching the stream from there, head on over to -150,91. We are at Mount Mana for tonight's episode of Beyond the NFT. Joining us tonight, I have Alan Howick with the genius Pepe God. We have a toxic waifu with the Regenesis Labs, and we have Chrono T, my dear friend, and of course my CBD co-host and creator of Mount Mana, builder, developer of Mount Mana, Kanessa. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'll let you all fight for whoever says hi first.
Hello, Decentraland. Hey, Sin. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks
What
for
is
having
up, Decentraland? What is up, Decentraland? Sinful, you're my really good friend. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, very like I said, very excited to have you all. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Oh, it looks like we lost one friend maybe. Let's see who was the friend. Oh, 13. Hey, I was gonna bring him in too. But like, yeah, let's jump right into it. The Community Winterfest Games. Originally, you know, an idea by our good friend, Old Guy, and he brought Kanessa in on the idea. And from there, synergy started happening. So I'm gonna pass it to Kanessa and to kind of get us started here of the origins of the Community Winterfest Games and what we should expect to see.
Thank you, Sin. Yeah, this was Old Guy's idea. Apparently, he came up with it on New Year's Eve when everybody was partying at his New Year's Eve build. So that guy does not let stuff cool off before he starts cooking again. Like maybe as a cook, he's like, "All right, I got the pan hot. I'm just gonna keep this, keep it simmering." So he first, kind of told me like we should do something for the Olympics. And I was like, man, that's not that much time. And I was very impressed that he thinks that he could like plan it that quick. But I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun. I've always wanted to make a mountain, like a ski lift in Decentraland for like 5 years. I used to want to do it, and I've tried it before. Like, you remember my old SDK6 mountain build on 9 pieces, which wasn't quite enough to do anything fun. So yeah, like Old Guy and we started cooking. I showed him a little bit of like what I had made, and we were like, let's just see how many people we can get to join us. If people want to, they can. If not, they don't have to. But it just felt like a time of year that there's not a lot going on. It's after Christmas, before like, Fashion Week and all the cool stuff that happens later in the year. So definitely a time that like a space that we needed to fill. And then it was cool to see people like jump on board, and some people like within a few days had a finished build, like Hayabusa coming in with an ice rink that's like fully coated. I mean, you guys will see it tomorrow. It's off the hook. But just really, Old Guy wanted this to be a community event, like community run. Just let's do it. If we run into an obstacle, let's find a way around it. And then we were able to kind of talk with Toxic from Regenesis Labs. And then we like brainstormed a little bit about how like would Regenesis Labs want to join. And then Toxic was like, oh, we got to keep the snow on the ground. Like, let me talk to Foundation. So then Foundation was like, yeah, we'll keep the snow on the ground until after Winterfest. And then Kim from Foundation like made the event listing. So really it was like community run, but all these other like entities are coming in ways that they can help to make this like amazing and cool. So that's a little of the backstory.
Amazing. And Old Guy could not make it here tonight, but I want to personally thank Old Guy for bringing us all together. Oops, sorry, I just smacked my mic. Bringing us all together with this amazing idea. Kanessa, thank you for all the hard work that you have put in alongside with Old Guy, and I mean, and thank you to everyone that contributed with a build, whether if it was wearables or inputs, designs, whatever it may be. Like we really appreciate your contributions. So since we're Canessa is limited on time, I want to start with Mount Mana. Like you mentioned, you have always wanted to make a big old mountain. Kind of an idea that stemmed from your earlier builds. I remember that one. It was like you'd spawn at the bottom, and you'd have to climb up the mountain, and then at the very top it's like the snowy peak, and then you had like the walls that had kind of like animated like snow blizzard falling.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was like low tech. That was like poor man's coding. Like I didn't know how to make snow in like Blender or anything. So yeah, I just like animated with like an app, like just pictures, videos that played like a snowy mountain scene, and just made a box and threw everything in that. And I thought it was the coolest thing. And I was a lifty for 5 years at a ski resort, and so it was my job to like run the lifts and make sure nobody got hurt. And so just recreating these lifts, it was so, I don't know, like it was just nostalgic. Like, okay, like all these signs, those are the 13 required ANSI signs that you have to have on every ski lift. And it was my job every day to make sure that all 13 were up. And so then, as I'm creating this, I'm like, well, I have to have the signs. Like I have to have, it has to be compliant with safety regulations. And it just kind of grew from there. And this land is not regular. Like it's the craziest build I've ever created, because if you look at the land, it's like it wiggles like an S. And so I really didn't think it was going to work. And I had to install this in parts, because like these houses are all one piece. And when I put them in, it takes like 5 minutes to rotate them, because the scene is so heavy, it just lags. And then the chairlift is separate, the snow is separate. Like I learned a lot. Like I pushed this scene absolutely to the max.
No concept.
Oh, you found some pictures, I see.
Oh, you saw the picture I pulled up of your old build. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
I'd have
God.
a proud Mew moment and pull it up on screen real quick for everyone to kind of get a gist of like what we're talking about. And I mean, I know I complimented you on this, but I want to compliment this in front of everyone. Like the snow, I'm absolutely obsessed. And I know like with your usual methods of like animating is like, let's just animate every single particle by hand. And yeah, I know that you like kind of shared with me how you kind of streamlined the process a little bit this time around, and kind of like your secret method of like kind of making it look like it's looping.
Yeah, like I don't like it when you can see the animations start and stop, because it's kind of hard unless you have the snow return to the exact same place. It's really hard to make it look natural. And so with this, I don't know how to do like there's a name for it, like particles. So all of this is like animated by hand, and I just took like one little plane because it's the lowest amount of triangles, and then duplicated it to be 2 planes, and then 4, and then 8, and then 16, and 32, until I had like these giant clusters of snowflakes. And then I animated those instead of like all these little ones, just because it's easier, slightly easier on the system too. But yeah, I made it so that like the snow, when it comes in, it's really small, and then it like gets bigger, goes across the scene, and then it goes back to small. And then if you watch carefully, you can see it like go down, zip back to the beginning and then start over. I realized it yesterday. I was like, oh, I can see I can see my little flaw. But yeah, it's really fun to see the snow like everywhere like this.
That's so awesome. And I hear J Elf is trapped. I'm looking around to see where he trapped J Elf may be. Oh, there she is. She both Mary Elf and J Elf are trapped under the stairs.
Oh no, there might be some hidden spots, you guys. I don't know. Be careful.
This is version 1. This is version 1. And going back to kind of you know you and old guy putting this idea together for this event. Like the part that I really liked about it that stood out was like, hey, this is a version 1, guys. Let's not kill ourselves this year. Like, this is version 1. Next year we can come back with version 2, new and improved, and so on and so forth. So, you know, having spots where you get trapped, those are okay. Those are okay. All right, now I am in process of climbing onto the snowboard here. No, come on, no. Yes, I caught it. And I'm going for a sick ride.
Yeah, good luck on that. This was a ton of fun to animate. I animated multiple times, and then like some of the I pushed the scene to the limits and found the limits because it no longer worked. And so then I had to like separate these animations out. So sadly there's only one snowboard, but that is my real snowboard. So that is what I ride IRL.
What is your snowboard's name?
It is Dave. It's the person that made the artwork. His name is Dave Lee, and he's a snowboarder. But yeah, Dave is my board. We've been together a very long time. You're good at riding this. I can see on the TV. Or the TV, the screen.
Oh, you know, until just splattered. Okay, so I just made the trek back up to Mount Mana. I hit the medical bay and I got a bandage for my face. Now I'm climbing up the steps towards the slope. On Saturday, during our community building Decentraland X Space, we had a ski slope competition with all our friends. So I kind of wanted to I know you have announced them on X, but in case our friends have not seen our winners, could you give a special shout out to the 3 winners, or the winners from Saturday's ski slope jump event?
Yes, but we actually had more winners than that because we had ties. We had and I hadn't prepared for how to do a tiebreaker. So I was like, oh man, I could bring everybody back, or I could just technically like give first and then both second a place. But I was like, nope, everybody's a winner today. So in first place, I think everybody could see the strong coaching skills of JL for JK. Jay is just a beast. We didn't quite get off the green. I was thinking that we would, and I think if we kept going, somebody probably would get past that. But Jay had a perfect score. And then in second place with 109.5 points was Whale the Penguin and Cube Man. And then with just half a point lower was Hayabusa and Dr. Drip. So everybody got a prize, and it was so fun just to see everybody come out. And I know I could have coded it to be like mechanical, but there was something super fun about just doing it like old school. Like we had a couple where the toe was right there. We didn't know if the toe made it over, and we had to pull out the judges and the menu. So it was pretty fun.
I think there was an extra element to that. Like, yes, show us your toes. That was the saying, or we'd just be like, stop, show us your toes. And then we'd have to decipher which toes it were. If it were like the dragon's front toes or back toes, or was it the ski toes, or
Oh my goodness. I know the ski toes, and yeah, good segue into the wearable, but the ski toes were a pretty good way to measure, where the actual toe was.
Yes. Did we get any style winners? Like, I would have voted for Masca for like every single jump from Masca was a work of art, and followed with a ta-da, and then a little heart.
Yes. I am behind on pretty much everything this week and trying. Yeah, so I've been swamped. So I haven't made the social media post yet, but I will announce the winner and also the winner from the Friday night tweet post. So a little behind on that one, but yeah, Moscow definitely knew how to entertain the crowd.
Yes,
That was
yes.
a lot of fun.
So much fun. So yeah, I mean, besides the slope and the snowboard ride, what are other highlights from this build that like really stand out to you that you are most proud of, really?
Oh my gosh, like if you could see what it took to animate the gondolas, like those are four different moving gondolas with like 8,000 keyframes and like accuracy. So like when they go over the shivs, which is like on the towers, usually you'd have like a little bumpiness, and I was going to try to have like sound there so that you'd hear it and like, get all of the sensory stuff. But I think a ski, this is DCL bucket list stuff to get a ski lift here. For me, like I've always wanted it and figured somebody else would have, put one in by now, but this is like a dream come true for me. And I'm glad it worked. I really didn't think it was going to work at all.
I'm glad it worked too. And are the gondolas
We're great.
yeah, are they like synced like with each user, or like does each user see like their own gondola when
Each user sees their own, and I think I could have made it so that we all see them separate, but for my ability level, like and the technical everything, I felt like if I start messing with that, I'm gonna break it. And so you don't see the same one, so everybody's seeing a different one. So if you see people in the air, they're probably just AFK on the gondolas.
And so I'm wearing my KJ like my smart wearable shoes by KJ that like make the little hearts like spawn. And so as I'm riding down the gondolas, I'm just seeing like a streak of hearts go behind the gondolas, and I'm making a mess everywhere.
Cool. That's cool.
So, do any of our speakers here tonight have any questions for Kanessa and Mount Mana about Mount Mana?
Well, Vanessa, I just want to say that the snow looks amazing. And like the fact that you hand animated this and then kind of copied and pasted it. I mean, whenever I look up, it just like looks straight up. It just it looks magical. So yeah.
Thank you. I love the snow, and I mean, it's why I live in the mountains and why I live in a place like this. So for me, it was like I wanted to bring that to everybody else, because I know there's people with really hot, they're living in Australia and other places, and I don't know, like they might not like the cold, but I was like, I need to bring that magic of like snow to this place. So thank you. It means a lot.
Thank you.
I really like the snow too, but Kanessa, I was actually going to ask. I think I noticed that the ski jump is actually hanging over onto like the Burge by the Beach build.
Yeah.
Did you contact whoever created that to get that area, or like how did that, or
No.
was it a glitch, or how did that happen?
No, that's my good friend Metaryuk. So that is not supposed to happen. And I don't know how it actually is happening. And like Ryuk and I have a good enough relationship that I'll be like, hey, did you know this? But if I didn't, like, I actually want to test the scene and see how far, like, I can push this, just because this shouldn't happen at all. And it actually happened down lower on the scene. Hayabusa's putting the ice skating rink, and I was like, hey, my scene is on your ice. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. It shouldn't be there. But yeah, if you go on the ski jump, it'll say Burge by the Beach, and you're well into Ryuk's land. So it's been convenient, because you don't know what I would have had to do if it would have like told me, no, you can't be right here. So I was like, okay, I'll just let it go. But after this, I got to figure it out, because if I was the neighbor, yeah, I'd be like, what the heck? So ride the ski jump while you can. I don't know how long Ryuk's going to let me do this.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it might impede into his, seaside property. Like, he's got to keep the market value up.
Well, I wonder too if it's, if it's district land, could there be some other, I don't know, like it shouldn't be like this, but in multiple places of the scene, it does go into the neighbor's land. So we'll just test those limits. Luckily, all my neighbors are nice, so nobody's complained yet.
No, no. Well, that is good. That is good. I'm in right now. I just looked over because on my other PC, I was logging into my bot account to see if there are any friends that have not joined us at Mount Mana. But but like yeah, it looks like we come across a little glitch that maybe Foundation might need to look into in the future. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Well, thank you, Kinessa, for being here for tonight's episode. I know you're very very busy, and also trying to like juggle real life with an entire event, an entire 3-week event. Nonetheless, like I know it could be very taxing, so I really appreciate that you're doing this, and I know that a lot of people here tonight really appreciate that you're doing this. Um, oh, the elves have greeted me at the top of Mount Mana.
Oh my god. That looks so cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna drop out of here, but I think like I'll just say like from Old Guy, I mean he said it's either a community event or it's not happening. And so like for him, it was really important that we just focus on the people. So I hope we've done a good enough job. I hope Old Guy can pop in here and there. He also sees, all the tweets that we're putting on X, and so tag him in your tweets. I know he'd appreciate that. And tomorrow I can't wait for you to see Hayabusa's skating rink. It's going to be fun. There's not like a specific time. It's just kind of 24 hours open, and then you can come to these scenes after they're deployed. They'll be up, for the rest of the 3 weeks. So yeah, so then after that, there's going to be Old Guy's bobsled. He said it's not completely finished, but I think it works really well. And then we're going to see some art from Hayabusa later this week.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, thank you, everybody. And if anybody's having problems with their build or their event, let me know, and I'll try my best to help.
Thank you, Kinessa. Alrighty. And so I want to segue into Pepe God and Alan Howick's contribution for the community Winterfest games. So where could I jump to? What coordinates could I jump to get this party started?
Uh-oh. You can jump, or you can just saunter over there.
Let's saunter.
Yeah, if you actually go up to the ski jump, you can see it.
Yeah. Technically, it's like minus 150, 100. Such a nice coordinate address. Oh, I can remember it.
I'm gonna take the ski jump and try to like wiggle my way in that direction, see if it works.
Yeah. Teleporting's fine too. I just, I'm always working on my Walkabout Wanderer badge, so I walk whenever I can.
I see. What rank are we this far, Alan?
I'm still a silver, embarrassingly, so that's why I've got to work on it.
Dude, it's so hard to level up. Like, I don't know how Kinessa has done it. Like, let me look at mine. All right, I have arrived. But
a lot of hours.
Okay, I'm still silver myself.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Kinessa was the first person that I saw who had the gold Walkabout Wanderer badge ever, and I kept looking around. Like, does anyone else have this? And she was the first. There's a few other people that now have it as well, I think. And I think that that Itchy guy who streams, he has the platinum. He did 500,000 parcels into the void. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm just going for gold, frankly.
Oh,
Wow, here we go.
I see
So
a
we're on
puck.
the ice.
Okay, so we have an ice
Yeah.
rink here,
So
a hockey rink.
I will preface this experience with saying, like, we're really working right now on this puck and getting it to interact properly with everybody across the scene, which is not easy. And to be honest, it's not something that's easy on the internet in general, unless you segregate regionally who's interacting with the puck. Like, if you're playing competitive gaming or anything that needs to be real time, they split it into regions like US West, US East,
Mm-hmm.
Europe West, Southeast Asia. Like, there's all these different regions for latency. But in Decentraland, there's added complexity. I don't want to get into the weeds too much, but just, I guess I'm saying this because however the puck's working now is not the finalized product. That's what I'll say.
So
I feel like it's working out okay, but I'm the host, but
It's working
It's-
okay for me too right now.
it's,
But
Yeah,
it's working great for me as well. Yeah.
okay. So, hey, I'll
you
just
can grab
quickly.
a helmet and stick from over here.
Oh.
Yeah, go and
Oh,
Choose
we
a
gotta
team.
Gear up. We gotta gear up. Okay. Oh, we can
Yeah,
choose
yeah.
individual teams. Okay, I'll be the first blue team. I don't know if I need a equip blue helmet. Like, I see Jay's. I don't see my helmet on mine. Maybe it's because it's
It
under.
might
Oh,
be
it's
under
un-
your.
It's under, yeah. And I don't see the hockey stick, but yeah. Let me look
The
under.
hockey stick's a bit tricky to click on, so you got to get really.
Ah, okay. Oh, because
You know, carefully.
you have to click on the hockey stick individually. Okay. Now
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Let's go.
This is a good test right now because we're debating for how we're going to do this. From the beginning, it was actually the plan was like a single player game, and you were going to have to hit some NPCs and deke some NPCs and then just score in a certain time limit with like an NPC goalie. And just playing with AI integrations and playing with cursor and what the options are for having multiplayer objects like this, and moving the puck in a multiplayer fashion, we said, oh, well, we'll give it a shot. So this is where we're at right now. We've only ever had like 3 or 4 people testing how the puck's working.
There's so much
But,
chaos right now, man.
Yeah, this is.
we're planning on having sort of a game on the 22nd. So there's lots of tweaking from now until then that we're going to try and do for how this is all going to work. But yeah, right now, basically whoever is the first person onto the scene becomes the host, which is the true position of where the puck is. And I think that was Alan in this case. So
Yes.
It is.
Alan has the least amount of latency. Look at Jake King.
I
sitting
knew she was gonna do that.
flanking across the bottom of the net. That's so funny.
That's our first casualty.
we're gonna change the size of the net too, I think. But anyways, yeah, we're true like hockey guys. Like I grew up playing hockey, and my family is from. My family's like a hockey family. Like my father played professional hockey, my brother played professional hockey. I played hockey like fairly competitively, never professionally. And yeah, the puck's glitching for me big time now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna reload, see what happens.
Yeah, it's starting to. Or actually, it was glitching when you said something, but after you said something, it stopped. Oh, nope, never mind. It's like too many
I found
people.
that the trick is to reload. If the puck's glitching out for you too badly, it's tough. But then you lose the helmet and stick. You gotta go get that again, and there's a lot of things to work out still. I think on how this is gonna play out, or if it's gonna play out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
so
the-
we are working to try to host an external server for puck position rather than just having first person on the scene be the host and like the finalized version of where the puck's gonna be, because I think that might sort out some of the problems. But in general, even the physics of the puck is kind of like faked. Like I didn't use Canon.js or anything like that. It's just like teleporting it in small increments. So yeah, that's where we're at right now for the hockey game. But we'll see where it gets to on the 22nd. It'll probably change a little bit.
Nice, nice. Okay, so there's still development to come as we move forward towards your event.
Hmm.
Okay, nice. You said the 22nd?
Yeah, which is the same day as the gold medal hockey game in the Olympics.
Nice. Was that intentional?
Yes.
It
Nice,
it
nice.
was the damn games at such an early time though. Oh my god, it's brutal. It's and I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out how to get the stream going or how to get it online.
Mhm.
But I think it's gonna happen at like 8 a.m. Eastern on Sunday, the 22nd. I'm
8
gonna try to
a.m.
get up early. That's early for me, but if I can get up early and get that game on the stream on the screen, that'll be the beginning of the day.
Ooh.
I'm kind of hoping to be doing stuff all day, whether it's some hockey movies, some hockey clips, just some hockey stuff. And later, like in the evening, or we'll try to get an actual hockey game going. There's a plan to kind of set up a couple teams and have it a go. So, and then probably a little, wrap up party, short and sweet afterwards.
Nice.
Lots of
Okay.
prizes and all that kind of shenanigans.
Nice, nice. Do like goalies? Well, I guess it does work. Like if someone's standing at the goal, like they could just, then the puck hits them, they'll make it react.
It will. Yeah, you can play goalie. I want to try to have a teleport player to another land or get them. If there's too many people hanging out in the nets, might have to banish them. Just a warning. So one
I think we're
goalie.
gonna change the size of the nets because it's pretty easy to save pucks right now.
Mm,
It is.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. Yeah.
Pepe, should one of us get off the land for now? Remember that problem?
Honestly, I don't think. Yeah, both Alan and I have some admin capabilities by like resetting the score or respawning the puck if it goes missing and things like that. And we had some problems when the two of us were on the land, but when we were testing with the other burner account, it kind of ended up doing the same thing, to be honest.
Oh no.
Really? Okay. Oh, my optimism crushed.
Well, here, let's
I'm just
try.
kidding.
I'll come back. I'll come back in a few minutes, and so I'm off the land now. So see if puck positions or the way the puck's interacting has improved. But probably takes a slash reload anyways to
Probably, yeah.
get it working.
I
But
think we're gonna have to... Yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say I've been
Yeah.
interacting with Nico, like Earnshaw, one of the developers of Decentraland, and
Hey.
just chatting about what's possible with this real-time puck interactions. And like I had mentioned before, I mean, it's not even necessarily, even if we did get it working perfectly, it's not even necessarily a Decentraland problem to have maybe like a quarter or half second delay from when you hit the puck to having it moving. Just like I said with competitive gaming and online gaming, these are people from all around the world. So like if Toxic Waifu hits it and she's in Europe and I'm in Canada, there's going to be a delay for one of us depending on where the host region is. And until basically the technology of the internet somehow improves, I don't know if real-time interactions like first-person shooters or hitting a puck or something, unless you're breaking it up by region, I just don't necessarily think it's a realistic thing to have in Decentraland. But there's still fun things to do, but it's like more so there's just not that instant interaction with like a quarter to half second delay on some of these things when you're having people from opposite sides of the world interact with them.
Totally. Oh, and I just saw that a hockey stream got turned on. It looks great over the rink.
Yeah. Well, we could, hockey's kind of to a lot of people an obscure sport. So hopefully we can shed some light on it during our event day. Share some of the highlights of what the game's all about. It should be fun.
Totally, totally. Do you foresee any fighting mechanics being implemented?
Well, maybe not this round, but I think that's essential. You know, an essential part of hockey,
I think
at least
so
for now.
too.
You know?
But
It's too bad. I did have some of those punching emotes set up. Let's see here. Maybe I can get one going quick. I wish there was a quicker way of changing emotes. It's still kind of clunky, you know.
yeah,
But
or I would say like a band-aid to that solution is like have pages of wheels. Like it's like you have your first wheel, then you have
sure.
a second wheel you could go to and program, and yeah, so
Yeah,
on and
or
so
like
forth.
a favorite list, or here's like the 30 I actually use, and the rest
Mhm.
can go into some other category. But yeah, these are
Mhm.
small issues.
Small issues. I
Yeah.
see you
You'll
have the 50 mana ad here. I like this. I like this. In the future, perhaps
Yeah,
maybe
I
we
was
can
just
fill
kind
it
of
up.
honestly, it
Yeah.
was just kind of a just messing around. I was looking
No,
at
no,
what
this
we
is
could put on the
serious,
board.
man. 50 mana
This is
is a
a
good deal. I don't know what you're talking
this is
about.
a serious business model.
Right.
So
Well,
I was just gonna say about the emotes while we're on that topic. Another solution that I've thought of that is very prevalent in other games, and World of Warcraft does it really well, is where you can make macros so that you could type like /punch, and then that would be connected to your punch emote regardless of whether it was an equipped emote. And you could do it with a lot of different things, but that would be cool if you could manually set up interactions. They call them macros, but it's basically like quick text shortcuts that you could type to do whatever you want it to do, whether it's play an emote or type a specific coordinate or a link that you use frequently or anything like that, or even a combination of emotes where you could do 1, 2, 3 in a row or something like that. So that's something that I've thought of a few times, but maybe not at the top of the list in terms of things that are going to get fixed quickly. So
Yes. Maybe we'll one day see it in a 2029 manifesto, Decentraland manifesto. You never
totally.
know. Are there any like any aspects of like in the development of this build that like kind of like were more challenging than others that you're kind of happy that you managed to like figure out?
I'm impressed that the puck stayed in the rink this long because that was a big problem, to be honest, the puck clipping through the boards. And it's still not perfect with the way it's interacting, bouncing in different directions and stuff. I think, I don't know what happened. I might be the host right now because like the puck looks perfect to me. Everybody exactly when they hit it is moving in that direction and whatnot. But
I reloaded, so it
some,
may have passed it to you.
I see. Yeah, sometimes there's just multiple pucks and stuff. But anyways, the thing that we sorted out, I feel like decently, is like the puck not clipping through the boards. That was the biggest thing. And how it was solved was, one, making it interact directly with the colliders on the boards, and then two, giving it a backup region where it's like a trigger area that the puck can't enter, like a larger trigger area, and just having that like doubled up defense against the puck clipping through the wall.
Nice. That's hilarious. That was a hilarious answer. I'm just surprised that the puck is staying in within bounds. And
I
I
kind
mean,
of feel like
scoreboard's working.
eventually you'll be able to. I'm being optimistic and naive, but I do think slowly but surely, with something like Cursor, you'll be able to make all sorts of stuff. So I guess I'm naive again, but I think that you can make almost whatever you want in here eventually, somehow. You know, so in a sense, like I think that this hockey game, I think with a bit of work and over a bit of time, you know, and some more experimentation, that you'll be able to get a multiplayer hockey game where the puck reacts properly to everyone. And I mean, then you're off to the races, I think. and what you can do in
Yeah,
here. So,
Nico's even hinted at me. He's like, "Oh, it's too bad that this wasn't pushed out a month or so because there's going to be a free multiplayer Decentraland server that can be an authoritative server that's safe and can't be cheated and whatnot, implemented soon for everybody to use." And to be honest, getting this puck working and like bouncing around to seem like it's on ice, I did a few different versions of it with different prompts and cursor, but it was like done in minutes. Like I'm pretty impressive at or I'm pretty impressed in general with how cursor interacts with you feeding it the SDK7 docs and just asking it to do things. I got a new computer recently, and my old computer would crash basically anytime I opened cursor and creator hub and a preview window at the same time. So I really had a problem messing with it, but now my new computer doesn't do that. And I'm just generally impressed at like how quickly cursor can whip up things that you want to do. Obviously, you still need to be aware of the limitations of different aspects of Decentraland and how the multiplayer functionalities work and stuff, but it's pretty amazing like how far developments come for people that can't get into the weeds on stuff like that, because it is pretty complicated if you're going to try to do things like that manually. So yeah, I'm impressed with where cursor's at and what it can do with the SDK7 docs.
I mean, as someone that is not very in tune with the Decentraland building and stuff like that, like I I I made a submission for the hackathon a few months back. I think it was October, and I mean I am right there with you. I mean me, someone that doesn't know much about the developing, like I was able to develop a little scene and give it a little code, make it so like the screen could always be facing your avatar as you're like walking around the scene and stuff like that. So I mean, and that's like me with minimum knowledge. So yeah, I agree too with that.
I probably know less than you, Sin, honestly, and this is my chance to, make sure it's clear. Pepe got built like this arena. I contribute in all the ways I can, when I can. So, but I'm not a 3D modeler either. So, just want to make sure that's clear. Shout out to Pepe. So I'll be trying to handle like the event and so, like the communication stuff and
Exactly. Trust me, there's definitely like your work is like your portion of the work is like there for sure. I take it as someone that doesn't build for CBD, but
yeah.
but I guess I help with all the events.
Yeah, just wanted to mention something else with the score. This was something that I had never done before, hosting an external score. So like if you just wanted to have the score hosted locally or in a scene, it wouldn't work, because if somebody else joined the scene after a goal was scored or in the middle of that time, or you left the scene and came back or reloaded, it would reset the score. So what I did was I have website hosting that I host different websites through, and I was able to set up an SQL database, which was pretty straightforward for me. And I didn't even know that this was possible, but then integrate it through just some cursor prompts so that basically the score is hosted externally on a website. So no matter when you join the scene, the score will match up with what it is. And then once one of the teams reaches 10, it'll flash for a second in yellow, like that team won, and then reset to 0. Alan and I also have a button where we can manually reset the score in the UI. And that was basically all just done with cursor prompts. Like, we want these ETH addresses to be able to reset the score at the press of a button. And yeah, again, like not something that I've ever done before, but I was impressed at how well it worked.
Me too.
Nice. So I mean, thank you for contributing to this event. I am blown away, like like by the cool stuff that has been built so far. Like the slope, this hockey rink. I know that we have boats next door. And oh, yesterday I attended
Curling.
Sebka's event.
Yeah.
The curling event, that was fun. I really got into it. So I mean, I'm really blown away by all the efforts that all our friends are making. Before we segue over to Chrono T's build, do we have any questions for Pepe God or Alan?
Yes, and I do. And I'm sorry, I've been
Hi.
jumping in here. Hi, family. Hi, Decentraland.
Hey.
I have had a very toxic 42 hours with sleep deprivation coming from all
If
directions.
not,
But I
we'll see everybody on the 22nd. Well, we'll see you around the other events, but that's when we're
okay,
gonna throw our
I
event
just
the
wanted
22nd. So
I just wanted to salute you and Alan for everything you guys have been doing in this chapter of Decentraland. When I have to think about a group that have come in and just built dope shit, doing their dope ass thing and pushing the boundaries of what Decentraland is, you know, you're hitting Mean Green Doge status. And it's so impressive. And I'm so grateful for everything you guys do. Not like your captures, both of you guys making beautiful content for the community and just dropping bangers. As somebody who's built a lot of shit that hasn't worked in Decentraland, this is a huge accomplishment. And I just wanted to pay you both your flowers and say thanks for fucking building next to us and building a brighter future.
Thanks, man.
thanks, Make. I don't know if I think I talked over top of you. It was so weird. I don't know even how this happened. Your Discord sound was on mute. And I had to like crank it up for me for some reason. I don't know why it was
often
so
get
low.
muted.
I didn't hear what you said. I just heard the end. I'm so sorry.
Trust me. Don't worry. Mew deals with me a lot more than anybody else. Like the way I scream and act on TV is the same guy I am every day of my life. So Mew has to mute me more than others. But I just want to say fucking thank you guys. And really thank you to all the community members who are making this so special. We're finally getting to the threshold of a point where it really is a sandbox and it takes people doing incredible things to make the sandbox vibrant. And you guys are just the whole community. This is such an achievement. No memory leak. I don't know if anybody else has heard the phrase memory leak more than me on multiple platforms and concepts lately. I am so impressed with the lack of memory leak, which is something that affects a lot of builders and anything you do, because then it basically tries to regenerate the frame, which is the way I know that definition. The fact that you have a puck moving around and people moving around and it's not stacking the cache with new frames is an incredible achievement that I've seen a lot of talented people come up short on recently. And so, I just want to pay you huge dap and say thank you.
Yeah,
Super kind
thanks,
of you,
Make.
man. Back at you.
You too. Yeah, 100%. And I want to, double down on that. Like right now is like the development that's possible in Decentraland is actually amazing. And as we iron out some of these bugs and stuff, it's just gonna get better and better. And like, I'm really excited for the future of it. And I've dabbled in other, quote unquote metaverses or softwares where you can build even like Roblox and whatnot. And Decentraland does have advantages to some of these other platforms that have millions of users. Like it's not like they're better at everything. And we're finally at a point where a lot of the things that I want to be able to do are possible. And the whole AI integration actually with the way that Cursor is working is ahead of a lot of these other platforms in Decentraland. And I'm excited about it and I love it. So
Sir, thank you. So, Chrono T, I know I said that we would segue to you, but then I thought about it. That poor toxic waifu is probably like 4 a.m. for them. So, with your permission, would it be okay if we segued to toxic first?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yay! All
And I
right.
love this hockey game. This hockey game is so awesome, guys. Like this was such a genius move.
Did you see like the from the top view on the screen? Like I don't know if it was Alan or Pepe God that had like a top down view like of us playing the game, but I think that was pretty awesome too and could make for some really good commentary. Alrighty, Toxic Waifu. Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good. I'm super sorry, Chrono T, 3 a.m. here, and I was just sliding into Sin's DMs and asking if he hates me because he don't want that I sleep. So yeah, I'm today here for Regenesis Labs because we did a game also for the Winterfest games, and I will talk a little bit about it. But first, I really want to say, sheesh, sad that Canessa is away because I really wanted to give her some flowers because she and Old Guy, they really delivered. Like, this idea of the Winterfest games was born at the New Year's Eve. Like, sheesh, for real. It's super impressive what the community have done, and the community really never fails. Um, I really think, like, with this event, the community has shown that we doesn't need to hide for foundation events, because if I take a look at Mount Mana, it definitely doesn't need to hide for any other event hubs that we had before. I really see a new standard that is setting here, and it makes me so proud to be part of this community. And I really think we're setting some new standards that the ecosystem needs to follow. And with such a short time, I don't think there was budget at all. To see what happens with poor willpower from the central community, this was amazing. Like, I'm really speechless by this hockey game that we're just playing here right now. I hear Peppergod and Elnhowick talking about lag, and I'm just here. It runs super smooth on my end. So really, I don't feel much lag. I'm surprised this is happening in the Decentraland, because maybe you know, every week I'm doing like a 2-hour Roblox stream, and I have played many Roblox games before that had such a bad lag, like nothing to compare to this. So really, shout out, sheesh, and people got this is mind blowing, and I love your style. Like, this is really, it looks so good. Sheesh.
I love it.
Thanks.
Yes. Go. Yes. Go ahead.
I
Thanks a
needed
lot.
to get this out. Yeah, I don't even know what to say now, because this is really amazing, and I would like to spend all evening here. So, if I understood Ellen right, there will be an event here where we fight against each other, if I'm not wrong.
On the
Yeah,
22nd.
there'll be an organized game. We'll
Awesome.
make it. We'll do our best, and best team will win.
Do we need to sign up beforehand? Like, I want to be Team Red or something like this?
Um, I thought about
We
that.
we've talked about how to do this a little bit. We even considered like having a draft at one point, live like day of, but we'll confirm shortly, I think.
Okay.
There's some ideas. There's a plan, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
I definitely want to be Team Blue, just saying. Please sign me
Oh.
up.
Okay. Keep
I
that
have
in
a good
mind.
feeling. I have a good feeling with Team Blue. And I want a hockey, how's it called? The thing, the long thing that you are slaying. Den
Hockey
Schläger.
stick.
The hockey stick. I want this as a variable, and please.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. We need it.
For
We
sure.
need it. Like, we need it
And
at Genesis Plaza.
and I mean, since we have Pepe got here, maybe the idea, maybe I can, we can throw some things into the ether, like, I mean, maybe a hockey stick smart wearable that spawns your own puck anywhere
Yeah.
in Genesis
Oh my god.
Plaza. I'm just gonna throw it into the ether now. You can tell me in the back end, like, Sinful, shut up, you're dumb. This is so hard to do.
No, that'd be cool. I've even thought at one point, another one, like, you know, when Golfcraft was around and whatnot, I thought that could be potentially be a smart wearable too, where anybody could have mini putt games on their land, and you could just use the smart wearable, and they would like spawn your ball and whatnot. But anyways, I'll keep that in mind, the stick and puck for sure.
For sure. Alrighty, so Toxic, where are we running
Yeah.
to?
Yeah, we can go to Slide Penguin. This game is made by Taksam. He is Regenesis Labs art director, and it's not ready today. It will be ready tomorrow. We are scheduled for the 16th December. I'm going to put the cards in here real quick. It's minus negative 130, 101. And I'm gonna put it into the chat because no one can understand when I'm talking about numbers in English, so sorry about this. Negative 130, 101. Okay. And I hope you will like it. Yeah, and massive shout out to community building because this parcel we got publishing rights to it by Old Guy and Canessa because we needed when we built this game, we kind of were like, okay, we're putting it into a world, and then we were like, okay, no, we need to put it somewhere in world, but like this parcel is super long.
Oh my god,
And
this game!
they are fucking cute, right? Oh my god, yeah, they're so cute.
Especially the one
Yeah,
that's
and
brushing.
yeah. Yeah, and you can start a game if you talk to the big penguin, or you can, you know, you're just asking, hey, what's up, want to play a game? And then you can just start, and then you need to press E often. So, in the early stages of planning of the Community Winterfest games, Old Guy told everyone that we need to be careful with the names. So this is obvious, not curling.
No, this
This
is
is Slide Penguin if the Olympics are calling and asking. We never heard of curling before. So I hope the community will have fun. And yeah, I love the sweet penguins. And of course, we are aiming for this game to be optimized for mobile. So we will have an event on the 16th with Taksam. He will talk a little bit about the development and just give some insights how it's best to build for mobile in mind, and I'm very hyped for this event, so hope to see the fam there.
I am
And
absolutely obsessed with this.
yeah, I really love the penguins. They're super cute. I put them all over the event page because honestly, I love them. I would die for this one here that's clapping. Like, oh my god, yeah, I needed this. So, yeah, and I think, to be honest, I think the most interesting thing here is not the game, but how it was built. What I mean with this is that I think this was the first time that the community reached out to the bigger players, I would call them, in this space, like Foundation and to Regenesis Labs, the new player. Like, hey, we are doing something, and we don't want your funding, we don't want anything. The only thing that we want is some support if you want to give us. And if you would like, you can be part of the community and just contribute like you are part of the community. And I think this was something so nice and long overdue in this space because really, I love everything about it. Like the whole thing, how it started, like Canessa and Old Guy were at the DAO Town Hall and just talking about this idea of the Community Winterfest games, and then Gino, the executive director, he was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Yeah, we want to contribute. Like, thanks for asking." And then the planning in the back they started. Like, we knew we wanted to do something to be on eye level with community, doing this together, and I'm really proud that we have now this very cute Slide Penguin game. But to be honest, the hockey game was also very nice, so I don't know what to say here. But we got nice penguins, and I think this is the most important thing here. And major shout out to Toxam for all the great work that he has put in here. I'm really happy how it turned out.
Yes, and we need names for the main penguins. I request maybe next year. I don't know, but like we for the main penguins, the main character penguins, we need names for them ASAP.
Definitely,
uh,
definitely.
so for me, one thing that stands out is like how responsive it is, like how it like I mean for me it's like it just works. Like, you know, you click button, there's the countdown. The
Yeah,
countdown is like very smooth animation, 3 2 1, and then like as the penguin is rolling down the aisle, His rotation, his little wobbling, squirming, and of course, like the broom or whatever it is. It like
Mm.
just like doesn't matter how fast I click E, like the penguin is responding with a broom sweep.
Yeah, I really love it too, and I really like when we were thinking what to do for this. Like we only knew one thing: we wanted penguins because I don't know. I think the vision was clear, and I'm very happy how it's how we delivered this. Like for real, it's not quite finished yet. We will have some final tests tomorrow with the mobile testing crew, so we will see how this goes. And then I'm very very excited to say hello to everyone on the 16th February when yeah, we're doing the event here. So I'm pretty hyped.
All
Pretty
right.
hyped at 4 a.m. Just saying.
All right. So I'm writing notes here. What is the name of the game? Like, is there? Oh, Slide Penguin. Duh.
Slight penguin. Yeah.
Yes.
We never heard of curling before.
No, no, no.
I'm going to copy paste the event page. You will love the penguins there as well. And yeah, I'm excited that yeah, we are part of the community Winterfest games with Regenesis Labs. Toxam was very, very busy. He built another build that you all will see this Wednesday. Um, Maybe you will remember it. If you think about the Hackathon Hub, you could have an idea. We visited it at ABC this Saturday. So many, many things got dropped, and I'm very excited to see them unfold.
Ooh,
So
hinting at alpha. Let's go.
yeah, like I don't want to
Can't
make
wait.
any, I don't want to take away anything from the Winterfest community games, but for real, on Wednesday we have an event that I'm super hyped for. We're starting with the bi-weekly Regenesis Labs community meetup, and for the very first episode we have something special planned. We are talking about the draft for the grants program, and I think this is interesting for every one of us here. So I would really, really like to see many, many friends there because we are asking for feedback and I would love to receive it. So book your calendars this Wednesday at 7 p.m. UTC. You're warmly
7
invited.
7 p.m. UTC. Oh God, it's sounding like it would be rough for me.
Ah, sheesh. Yeah, maybe we need to adjust the time. Like, this is now a try. If it works for the community, if not, we will change the time. But yeah. Ah, sheesh, I'm sorry. I wish I could make it fitting for everyone. It's really shitty with the time zones. This is why I think that the Community Winterfest games are so nice because most of the events are up for the whole day. Like, it doesn't matter if you are in Canada, if you are in Europe, or if you are in the USA. Like, you can just check it out. I really love it. I
Mm-hmm.
also love that the foundation has made this events board on the DCL events page, like the Community Winterfest games,
Yes.
and I'm watching it super closely and seeing all the games are coming in that I just love. Like in the background, I think we didn't communicate how we want to make the event pages, like how they're gonna look. But if I have a look now on it, they all look so like the branding is on spot. I love it.
I know, right? Like, yeah, like there it's all like it looks like it's all synced together. You're getting Winterfest vibes out of like just this community Winterfest games tab on the events page. Oh my God, the penguin slide banner.
Right? Yeah.
We need
I had
names.
much fun. I had much fun with this today, for real. Like Slide Penguin, I'm already a fan. I hope to see the Penguins next year again because I really hope that the Community Fest Winter Games is something that we're now doing every year
Mhm.
because, like, I mean, with 1 month, not even 1 month planning, what the community was able to deliver here. Now imagine we have 2 months, like for real. Sheesh.
Yeah, right.
I'm I'm so speechless, and really huge shout out to Canessa, to Old Guy, to the whole CBD bubble really that made this possible. Like this whole community Winterfest games kind of reminds me of the festive trail that we had during December, where we had different variables and experiences, each day. And seeing how community can come together, coordinate themselves, and just make something that is really, really, really impressive like this. Yeah, I think I said it in the beginning. This is for me like a new standard is set here, and I love it.
Mhm. So I guess like last question for me is how do you see Slide Penguin developing or evolving, like let's say in year 2, year 3, like any visions on how it could be improved?
I think the improvement that we could do here is we need a leaderboard. Like I'm super competitive, so this is I really want to, for me it's not enough to know that I'm good in sliding my penguin. I want to see that everyone knows that I'm good at it. So I think we are missing a leaderboard here. And also, I'm very, 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 very curious about the test tomorrow with the mobile community testing crew, where we're just gonna try this here for a few minutes, how it will go. And for me, I would say short-term goal is of course to make it a really nice, enjoyable experience on mobile. And after that, maybe I would like to see something coming out of this with the penguins. As I said, I would love to see them next year again for the Community Winterfest games. So
I th- I think the Penguins belong at the Community Winterfest games.
yeah, the longer I watch them, the more I think, oh sheesh, we should have done a variable or an emote or something. But maybe I think this is too late now. But for next year, I will have this in mind, of course.
Yes, yes. I mean, if like competition is being added to next year, I think
Like the
prizes.
competition, sheesh. Okay, okay. These kind of competition. I thought you were speaking about the competition between the community, because what I see, what others are delivering here, like for real, this is like the master class. I wasn't expecting early this year such a show off of skill. For real, I was not expecting this. But every game that I played, like the curling game by Zepka, this was working so smooth and nice also. Like this is really the high class. I can't wait to see Hayabusa's build. I think it's tomorrow, if I'm not totally wrong. And I think Hanessa is also doing something with penguins. I think it's a penguin hunt, something like this.
Yes.
Um, yeah, there's so many stuff. Like I really, really am curious about how it will be. Um, yeah, sheesh. I don't know what to say. I'm really speechless. Like I was not expect I was expecting that community. Of course, we are always delivering. We are the DCL fam. Of course, we are delivering. Yeah, but I was not prepared for this high class. A lone mount mana, like sheesh, a 38 parcel big mountain. That's really worth calling a mountain, with a whole freaking ski resort.
Yep.
It's it's crazy. I think I saw Canessa saying online something about 100,000 snowflakes, something like this, and my PC was not crashing. Like it was done really, really well. Even if Canessa always says that she's not the best builder and blah blah blah, but no, this is really she delivered this so good, and I hope we have some more events at Mount Manor, because I'm not ready to let this go yet. Because
Yeah,
really,
right.
I love this après-ski vibe, and I think we all look very good in winter outfits. So I really hope that we will have some more events there, and I'm already sad when the Community Winterfest games will be over and the snow will be gone, because this is such a vibe, and to be honest, this is what the Decentraland should be about. It's like really, really nice and shows what.
Facts.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to. I don't want to ramble here. I really don't know what to say, because I'm really super impressed and can't wait to see what the community comes up with in the next days. Like after the curling, after the yeah, Mount Manor, after hockey. I mean, this is already delivered. How will it get any better than this? But I'm sure community will show how it gets better. Like it's really crazy. Shout
Yep.
out to everyone that's participating in this.
85 is saying, "Oh, figured it out. So fun." Yes. Oh my God. Like from the moment I clicked to play and watched the little penguin go, I was hooked. So, so thank you, Toxic, for for your efforts in bringing the Regenesis Labs into the community Winterfest games. Like, and in all honesty, it's like it's a great show, like a great example, a great show of like what can be built on Decentraland. So big ups to the Regenesis Labs. Thank you, thank you for the contribution. Any
Thank
questions?
you. Thank you for inviting us. Sheesh.
Always, always. And so, any questions for Toxic before we segue over to Chrono T?
How do you spend so much time building stuff when you're the best photographer? I mean, I think we need. So I would like to propose a toast to Decentraland, and I think we should do the Emmys and Oscars and tie it all in to Decentraland in March, and do the Decentraland Oscars Emmys, and we could use the DAO and the voting
You will
systems.
like make you will laugh, but this idea the other day I presented it to Gino. like like for real, exactly this
Well,
idea.
anywhere I go, girl, I just say if you could win a prize every time you take a picture in Decentraland, they are so
Sheesh.
good. And we love having Regenesis Labs here. You guys have onboarded so many fucking normies just hanging around. I promise. Um, I think the best thing that's you got, it's really going great, and it's people are less afraid to try this anything on their phones with a Google or whatever auth they choose. And then we'll see if they get to the point where they get to the client. But most people, like my wife, who we've been together forever, she literally cannot download like applications without permission of her company.
Hmm.
And that's been their rules for a long time. And then her home computer is like a Chromebook because that's all she needs to do her bits.
Hmm.
Because she has like, so you're giving so many people the opportunity to join us. And it's so from the heart. I'm so glad. I feel like as lucky as we are to have Regenesis Labs is so lucky to have you because everybody know you keep it so fucking real, girl, and kill it. And then it's really truly about the user instead of the check. And we are all fucking lucky as fuck that we're all doing that together. Thank you for being you, girl. You're a killer.
Sheesh, make. I love you. Thank you so much for the flowers, damn. Sheesh, really. Thank you very, very much. I'm super, super, super happy that I'm able today to speak for Regenesis Labs as part of the community because I think this is how it should be. And I will tell the team what you just said to me because I see how hard they are working. I see at what times they are online. It doesn't differ. It's not much a difference to the times that I'm online because the team is really delivering hard right now. And I will tell them, and I'm sure they will be very happy to hear this, Meg, for real. Thank you very much. And just saying one more time, I didn't build this game. This is the great thing. I would say, I think Ellen said it earlier, very nice.
We're the
Um,
coordinators, you know?
yeah. What I hear was more like trophy wives, and I love it because I
I've been
know
a
sinful.
trophy wife for 20 years. I know
I
exactly what you're talking about.
Like for real, I'm always so lucky to present these great stuff, not only with Genesis Labs but also Dodgebusters or Meta Tribe. Like I'm always the one that's speaking and I'm getting all the flowers and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm not doing anything. But of course I'm doing some things, but like the hard work that's done,
You're being a
it's not done by
project
me.
manager of greatness.
Sheesh, make damn.
Somebody's got to connect the dots. I'll tell you all the time. I was the ball buster and stuff with the beast thing, but it was Rustan and these devs who work like twice 60 hours over to do the same thing, you know? It doesn't matter, but you still need glue in the middle to get everything sticky.
Totally. And you know what I really like about these community fest winter games? Because sometimes in the Decentraland, it can be really, really hard as a creator to get flowers for what you do. Because why ever? Because there's right now a bug or something. The experience that you have built, that you have put so much love in it, it's not working as intended. Or maybe there's another event and you planned wrong and nobody's coming to your event, and just stuff like this often the developers like yeah, like Pepper God. I love so much that you came today here and just talked about the hockey game and just gave some insights. It was super interesting to listen to you, and I really learned much today. This makes me super happy, and I think the Community Winterfest games, they really deliver one great thing right now. They put the spotlight there where it belongs, to the community, and seeing what everyone here is able to build without any money in the bag, just with, as I said, pure willpower, just because they want to see if it's possible. Like, being part of this community is the most rewarding thing ever, and I really love that we're doing this event together, and I hope we do it next year again. I hope we do many more of this, and I would wish that old guy was here to just to hear how happy he all made us, because I really think, oh my god, old guy, I hope wherever you are right now, you're doing good. And thank you so much for everything that you bring to this community.
He definitely did bring us all together, so.
Mic drop.
Straight drop. We love you, girl, and you would win every photo contest there ever was. So I'm going to start having like a defer list where if I choose you and you're not going to take my money, then you're going to have to choose the winner.
Yes, I agree. Yes, let's do this, because if not,
Oh
it
my
would
god,
fall on
I
me.
love this. I love this. This is great. Oh, this would make me super happy. Because, to be honest, the last few Meta Beast parties, I know my pictures are always very good. I know this, yeah. But no, for real. Like the last Meta Beast parties, I saw you trending, or I saw us trending on X. I saw so many really, really great pictures, and I think the new Beast hideout, like for real, it looks so good on socials. It's perfect. It's really, it's a pleasure to take photos there. So, sheesh, like, yeah, I think
Just
for the
wait
community.
till you remember. I just want to tell you all a secret for those left and for you, Toxic. It's called the Stack. The first floor is the Meta Beast hideout. There, if you were there early, you know there are other floors. We had to fix memory leak and work within different confines than KJ. And honestly, shout out KJ Walker for dealing with me. The Stack was originally supposed to come out in June, and it did, but it wasn't being built into the Creator Hub. And God bless KJ, she went back the other way and did the whole thing again. And we're learning, right? And that's what's so cool about this build right now, and or Pepe's build is like he achieved something that's so hard to do, which is when you capture motion in all these movements, you don't reframe the cache. I know an entire metaverse that never lifted off the ground for this one issue. Buried so deep it was never found and it never got to live. Um, it's really an adventure right now, but the stack at the end of the day is 4 floors. And just you wait and see.
It's coming. It's coming. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Toxic, for being here today. I know it's like extremely late, so now you could start to wind down and and enjoy the rest of the show with us.
I will definitely enjoy. I can't wait to see what Chrono T was cooking up. So I will definitely watch, and thank you all much for letting me speak today and listening, and for everyone that's being here. Thank you very, very much. It was a pleasure, as always.
I always love having
Thank
you
you,
on the
Toxic.
show. And
Yeah,
so,
thanks, Toxic. Before, I just wanted to say one thing. On we were talking about photos, and something that hasn't been done that we had done in Decentraland in the past, even for like birthdays and stuff, was the film contest. And I feel like with the way that the camera works now and everything that you could do, with even like your head orientation and how the camera's working. Making film and like short little clips and stuff into Decentraland is something that could be really cool now, and we haven't really taken advantage of it yet, doing like a film contest or something like that. So I feel like at some point that could be something that we integrate. But I just quickly wanted to ask Toxic, do you know who did the penguin animations? Because they're awesome.
Yeah, everything here is made by Taxam. He is the art director at Regenesis Labs, and he deserves really all the flowers because he was working overtime with a few projects. Maybe you can imagine how annoying I can be. Now guess working with me, so I was really pushing, we need to get this slide penguin, it needs to be super nice, and he was really pushing on many projects at the same time, and that he put so much love in it with the animations of the penguins and everything. I'm really so happy, and I will let him know that you all like them. And if I'm not totally wrong, it will be open source since it's from Regenesis Labs, but I will have more infos on this tomorrow.
Thank you. Alrighty, Chrono T. Where are we heading?
Well, okay, so I have to give, well, first off, I want to say Toxic, amazing work. Alan Pepe, amazing work. I mean, these are two like builds that, you know, I didn't know were possible, and they're like flawless. And also Make, man, Make, you know, for everything that you do for the community, and you know, even for me tonight or today, like, man, I am so happy to be part of the Beast family. Like, that's so, man, I just say, I'm just so glad to be part of this community with everybody. It's so exciting. You know, I want to give a quick disclaimer about the build that we're going to go to. There's like a 35-minute album that will play as soon as we get there. This is the album, or the group is called the Super Sledderbahn Riot, or Sledderbahn Riot. And so there's also so if you have audio that's playing, it may be, you know, you may want to mute the scene if you can. I don't know. It may be hard to hear people talking, but I'll put the chords in. It's -116, -69.
-116, -69.
Oops.
Alrighty. I am here. Oop, first thing I do is okay.
Okay, so this is the Super Sledderbahn, and so we've got three different sleds to ride down. We've got, at the bottom, we've got a jet-powered sled, which is the Super Sled. So you can jump on that. That takes you to a sword, and then you use the sword to actually crash through. And actually, so I need to fix this. I can see this whenever we're going through the transport. It's I think it's transporting everybody to the, yeah, it is. It's okay. I need to fix that. So it is transporting everybody back to wherever they are. They're just getting zapped at the top.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Like once we reach the bottom of the ride.
It's zapping everybody to the top. Yeah. So that's designed just to send everybody one, you know, so it's like individually you're supposed to get transported back. I had set multiplayer at one point, and I took the multiplayer off, but I forgot to take it off the transport, it seems.
Oh, this is incredible. Like, okay, so like I know it's zapping us all back, but if you go down to the end of the ramp and then click on the super sled, or press E, that's how you initiate the ride.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, man, and then it just zapped you. Dang,
Yeah,
dang.
no,
Okay.
well, that was weird because like the time that I did earlier, it didn't zap me. It like took me all the way through to the treasure chest.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, once you get to the treasure chest,
oh, there I go.
like
Yep.
you can click on it.
Let's see.
Okay, sweet.
Let's see. I just clicked on
Come
the
on,
treasure
come
chest.
on.
Oh, okay. After
Dang
clicking
it.
it twice, it zapped me back. But
Oh man.
but that was a
Good
really
night, Toxic.
intense. Good night, Toxic.
Okay, well that's a shame because I took the multiplayer off several things, but I didn't take it off the transport, which is kind of the most. I mean, that kind of takes you wherever you are back to the top. And the video that you're seeing up here is actually, so it's kind of the background of the band and a bunch of different things that I've made over the years, as well as let's see, the first night of Winterfest. I went ahead and added that to the video too, and just kind of other things.
Nice, nice. Okay, what could you tell us about the band? Like, are you a part of it? How long have you been a part of this band? Like, what is the origin story? I'm curious now.
Okay, well, I'm really bad with the names, but it's like Svan and like Bjorn, and then like Reject, and then like Dave. So, and Dave, like anyway, his family loved America, so he's got his name is Dave. But anyway, so they their family moved from Ukraine actually to Sweden, and they as kids, and then they were born in there, and then they kind of grew up in the same school, and they were influenced by their parents, you know, culture, and so there's kind of like gypsy punk basically,
Okay.
and and so yeah, so they love gypsy punk basically, yeah.
Nice, nice. And I see a video of like the Meta Beast roaming party this past Friday.
Yes. Yeah, so I tried to throw all different kinds of, you know, well, it's 35 minutes of unique songs. So there's like 13 different songs. And so it's like 35 total minutes. So I had to make a video for 35 minutes. So I kind of threw in a bunch of different things. Thank you, Rustan. Well, yeah, Rustan, I need to, the reason why everybody's zapping at the end is because the transport has a multiplayer on it. Yeah, go Bordello is, yeah, that's kind of the influence for the whole band. Nice call. Yeah, I like Go Bordello, and they're also from Ukraine. And so let's see. So normally, whenever you don't get zapped to the very top, yeah. So Daddy Abe just got the sword, got the ice sword. So if you go down to the treasure chest and you click on the treasure chest, then you'll get the ice sword, and then you use the ice sword to chop through the wooden fence. And then if you do that, then you get like kind of the back area where you can see the like the tape for this album and different photos of yeah. So people stop going through the transport briefly. And then yeah, we're gonna fly. Oh crap! I fell.
Oh,
You can
no.
also jump though. You can kind of jump up into the door. Oops.
Oh, we could jump up to the door here. Okay, I see the
Yeah.
door. Wow, you made it's a good job in hiding it. Like,
Oh, you didn't see it.
no,
Okay, so you didn't see it before.
no. Let's see. There we go. I'm in.
It's hard. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you have to sprint jump.
Yeah,
Ooh, ice sword.
there
Wow.
we go. Yeah, so get that ice sword. Yeah, there we go.
I'm looking good with my ice sword.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
And
And
then,
so, hey, Sin, like one thing that I wanted to do, and I tested this out, and it didn't work. Was I was gonna have like everybody have health bars and everybody have their own sword, and I tried to make it all multiplayer so that we could all battle each other. And
oh,
then like if you died, then you were shot up to the top. But it wouldn't actually work. And then I forgot to take the multiplayer off the transport. But yeah. But that
oh,
would have been cool, you know, we could all have like a battle royale.
Yeah, or like it could be like with this animation of like swinging the sword, I could see like a King of the Hill, battle royale kind of thing. It's like last man standing on the hill,
Oh
and
yeah.
you use the sword to swing to smack your opponents out.
That would be so awesome. Oh
Uh,
man. Well,
This is
and also,
amazing.
thank you, Mick. Hey, and so I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and so there's this image here of Kane's Ballroom, and so Kane's Ballroom is huge, like for Tulsa, like all the big bands come and play Kane's Ballroom, so I had to throw that in.
so cool. I love the
This
images.
is really good to know that you're in Tulsa because I'm a person who roams all around this country, and I definitely have had family there. If I knew that, I might not have driven through Nebraska on the way from Colorado, buddy.
Okay, yeah. Well, hey, next time you're here, we have to go grab some lunch or something.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir. Dude, great
That would be
job.
awesome.
Also, the physics are great, dude. Sliding down the toboggan is so fun.
Hmm. And I mean
Thank you, thank you.
even sliding back up like with what was it, the super sled, or what was the name for
Yeah,
it?
the super sled.
Yeah, flying back up with it. Like if you can get the ride going without your avatar falling off, like it's actually pretty fun in first person.
Thank you. Yeah, I figured out one of the tricks on that is to keep the angle not too slanty, like because then people will slide off.
Mm.
And there's even a way like with the roller coaster that I built. I had a constraint in Blender that I applied to make sure that the floor actually didn't tilt at all. But I did need to do that for this.
Oh. Yeah, I love this build. I mean, amazing job, dude. Amazing job. And I know that like kind of like the super sled ride is kind of like up your alley when it comes to like your style of building on the Decentraland. Just based off of your previous build, the roller coaster. Which I mean,
Hmm.
amazing. Like I love the at least the last version of the roller coaster that I saw, which I believe was like whenever it was featured on ABC Decentraland tours. Oh my God! Get in first person. That's all you need.
Thank you so much,
It's like
man. It's just
you're creating an experience there. And sorry I cut you off there. Go ahead.
well, that it's so much fun to try to like. That's why I'm so impressed by the builds tonight with Pepe and Alan and Toxic and because it's just like that's like the goal. I mean that's the cool stuff is like doing something that no one thought was possible.
Hmm.
Which honestly, a lot of what this is not really too much innovation, but I just thought it would be cool, But yeah.
I mean, like innovation or not, a lot of the times it's like also impressive to see what you can put together with what's available, like just
Hmm.
piecing the experience together. So, big ups to you with this build. What was your favorite part in like the development of this build? Like, was there something like extra challenging that kind of like really like made you lock in? Or...
Um, you know, as I was working on the sledding, like the sled part, that's before I built the deck, and that was fun. I first tried to have the sled kind of. I wasn't sure how to have the mountain. Like I wasn't sure how to if it would go like all the way out and then come back, and then I was trying to take advantage of the room. This is like a 2x1, so there's not a lot of room.
Mhm.
Um, but ultimately, I just like decided to have it downhill. And so, whenever I was working on any one part, I kind of fixated on that as I worked. Once I kind of got the sleds done, then I built the deck because I thought it would be really cool. So I really geeked out on the wood planks, as you can see, and then I try to create realism with the wood planks by having support, having all those supports. So even like um, all the steps have support beams on them.
Mhm.
And so that was kind of fun to to kind of play around with. And then like down here, you can kind of go down here. You can go to the second level down here. And so, yeah, so it's kind of neat, you know. I mean, and on all of these different parts, I just, you know, so like basically I would have like a minor, like the way that I build is I'll have something that I think would be really cool to do, and then I try to get it done. And then as soon as I get that done, like it's like a drug. It's like until I get it done, I'm like addicted to making, like, see if I can do it, like make it look cool. And then as soon as I do, then it's like the drug's over with, and I need a new drug. You know, so like I need I need a new idea. You know what I mean? And then as soon as I get that idea, then I need a new one. You know what I mean? And then, but of course, there's also like an artistic balance where you don't want it too cluttery. So,
I mean,
so yeah.
this is incredible, and yeah, I didn't even know about this little like lower deck, from under the like the upper deck here, where the screen is. And I do see that it's like makes it a little easier to jump into the hole here. Oops, I went too far
Oops.
there. But yeah, it makes it easier to
That's
jump into
what
the
Mew said.
That's what Mew said, indeed. um, so let's see. So yeah, thank you for you know, making this for the community Winterfest games. When do you have an event coming up for this build?
Yes. So Thanksgiving Day at well, it's 3:30 Central.
Wait,
So yeah.
you said Thanksgiving, like in
Oh wait,
November?
no, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Sorry about that. It's already
You
passed.
want to
Y'all
know
missed
what
it.
the key to the man's heart is?
Food.
Food.
That's right.
I'm okay with skipping Valentine's Day and going straight to Thanksgiving.
Don't tell Laurie I said that.
Yes, no. Okay, so on Valentine's Day there will be a event here. What could our friends expect when the event goes live?
Well, I'm still, you know, coming up with a few different ideas. Like for the plaques down there, of the images, I'm gonna create like a little video for each one of those that has kind of words that kind of describe that scene. You know, like a little bit more background. I was wanting to get a badge, you know, for that area too. So I'm kind of looking into that. But also it's like this album. So like if your volume is up, then you get to hear the album for this whole thing. So I want to have like a downloadable link for that to like SoundCloud. And yeah, I'm just kind of, I mean, right now there's quite a few things, but I would love to be able to like, I don't know how to do this yet, but to like kind of do what you and Make do, you know, in terms of stream like a DJ set. Like I think it'd be a lot of fun to, but I probably won't be able to do that with this, you know, but.
I actually say hell no, and absolutely you can. I gotta say,
Okay.
yeah, we're going totally the other way with this. One, we are Roman party, so we can't wait to spend more time with all of you. So that's A. But B, this is the build, and you fucking crush it. The admin tool is set for everybody to do this now, and so that is the next step of this. So I would say yes, party, but even more empowerment. The admin tool connection to the screen is actually really great, and honestly, it's really the genome that takes the weight off of owning Decentraland right now. It's still got some layers. There are a lot of people actively building it, but for parties, you could turn that on and rock a party right now. And I hope you all know that. There are different, you know, each thing we do is different for different reasons. But that is like the admin tool, you just drop it right in the scene, associate the current, you know, once you drop the admin tool and associate the screen, then when you go into the admin tool in world, you just associate that M3U, you know, the key and the link that's been created, and you're off and running. And I
Mhm.
think that's the other side to this story. We all get to do what the F we want now. It ain't there, there's no cabal, there's no cool kids, there's just a fucking bunch of people in the sandbox letting their hair down and doing what the fuck they want.
Mhm.
And I'd say the tools are coming in all directions. And, having said that, we're always down to party, but that's the best part is we can all make a fucking party now.
Yeah.
Rave
Like
culture, we're out here.
like
MFers.
Okay,
Chrono,
that is dope.
if you're like set up to like stream to Twitch and shit, like you can stream to
Uh-huh.
Decentraland. Like
Okay.
yeah, it's
Build
not.
out a server.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, then I will do that. So yeah, expect that Valentine's Day at 3:30 Central. And I need to figure this out though. So like the audio track is like and maybe Maker or Sin, you can like Sinful, you can like tell me this, but the audio stream that's being streamed from Live Peer, this video that you're seeing has audio to it. So would I be able to like kind of turn that volume down by any chance? Turn the volume down on the stream coming in?
I mean,
There are so many layers to truth.
Okay, I need to look
I
into
would
it.
always say just simply, if there is a source volume, start at the source. There are controls for volume on the with the admin tools. It just depends where you have it sitting, right? But I would say yes, in your admin tools, if you are displaying that from the admin tool, instead of hardwired, right, into the platform, right, like the direct link that's there, you have volume controls there that could turn it down.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna dig into this tomorrow, and I may shoot you a text or shoot you like a message if I have any questions.
please do.
Man. And
Awesome,
really,
awesome.
Sin really, like, if we all have to go nuts to bolts, Sin is really the one who does the insane stuff. I put it into the scene and say, Mew, can you let me know if it's fucked up? And often he just says, make you fucked up again. We don't have time to ask him. So I don't want to falsify anybody's understanding of who the real GOAT is.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna dig into this. I always try to figure figure it out myself. So I'm not asking questions that I really can't figure it out. But cool, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
And even if I can't get that volume down, then I'll talk over it or do something. I don't know.
No, I you should be able to, or if not, you should be able to just like remove it in within the admin tools. But like definitely like I would say like have like a video player screen or a smart screen for that. And in all honesty, I'm looking at the date here. Is the event going to be February 19th, or I'm sorry, February 14th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern? Or is that
Let's see,
UTC time that hasn't converted for me?
3:30 Central.
Oh, 3:30 Central. Okay, so that would be like 4 p.m.
Yeah,
Mew Mew. I mean, if anything, if all else fails, like I could clear out that hour slot on Saturday and on that Saturday and play it. Like, it would just be like you send me a video and I'll play it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking that what I could do is I could take all the audio out of this video so that it's just streaming the video with no audio. And then along with the video, I could just play the audio on my end. And then that way I could just turn the volume down to talk and maybe freestyle or something like that.
The part that I'm kind of thinking is like I'm not sure like if like you had the streaming screen, if it would play what you already have there at the same time as you streaming. I think it would like switch out.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
So with as an alternative for that, I would say within your OBS, upload or get that stream that you have playing on the video stream now, get that onto your OBS and playing that, you can play that as the background, and from there you'll be able to adjust the volume to whatever levels you need it to be, so that you could speak over it or perform over it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's perfect because I could totally do that. 'Cause I have like I have like 3 monitors, so I can dedicate one monitor to just that,
Mm-hmm.
and then control it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't even. Yeah, this is gonna be great.
Yeah,
So
I
now
really...
I need to come up with like.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, now I need to come up with like a production thing to do, or like an agenda.
If time allows. Like I understand, like we're it's the 9th right now. We're on Beyond the NFT. The event has already, or the opening event has already gone underway, and we've had 2 sporting events since. So like, if the bandwidth allows, like it's like, yeah, go for it. If not, it's like, this is Winterfest version 1.
Well, and Sin, I lost my job at the beginning of the year, but I just got a new job, and I'm going to be a school teacher. I'm going to be a career technology high school teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to do something else during the summer to make more money. But I've got like about a week, I think, before I start that job. So I'm hoping that I've got enough time. I mean, basically I can just hopefully dedicate the next 3 or 4 days to just this and nothing else, because I know that once I start that job, then it'll kind of take over. But
Yes, it's going to take a little time for you to settle in. Man, those kids are going to be so lucky to have you as their teacher. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, and that new curriculum of learning Decentraland is going to be awesome too.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. No, I mean, as a career technology teacher, I'm told. So check this out. I'll actually be teaching hydroponics and aeroponics from a previous teacher. Yes, and I actually have hydroponic experience from the past. And so that's going to be cool. But then I was told that I'll be able to transition into my own curriculum. So I'm wanting to make that Blender, because I love Blender. I think the kids would love that. And then of course, what better place to build in Blender for Decentraland? So
Yep.
I'll have to see how
Really cool.
possible that is.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, you never know. And I mean, even just like getting into the basics of Blender, like, and then moving into something more specific as like Decentraland, building for Decentraland, building for building for whatever. So yeah, dude, oh man, you're gonna be a great teacher. You're gonna be a great teacher. Just how like you are a great friend, I know you're gonna be a great teacher for these kids, a great like person to have around in their lives.
And thank you, and I love all of y'all. Like, I love being a part of this community. Sinful, to support. Our friendship. Everybody's super supportive, and I'm so inspired by everybody. It's just, yeah, this is great.
Thank you. So, does anyone have any questions for Chrono T about their build or your upcoming event or anything of the sorts? Anything at all?
I just want to say your scene's awesome, and judging by the quality of it, handling video streaming will be a piece of cake for you. Honestly, I think you'll figure it out real quick. It's so fun. OBS and Decentraland together, boom. You can basically stream whatever you want in terms of volume levels and stuff like that. No problem. You'll be able to play around with everything rather quickly. So enjoy it, have fun. It'll be hopefully the cherry on top,
Yep.
But yeah, awesome scene, man, and congrats on the job.
Ellen, thank you so much. And I didn't realize that. So basically, I can stream from OBS as if I was streaming to Twitch. Is that right?
Yes. So like the admin tools now have like a section that's like for streaming, and they have their own like Decentraland streaming server that you can use for free, and like none of the craziness of before that, like like trying to find a server provider and hopefully they're reliable, none of that anymore. Like, we have options to use Decentraland's technology, Decentraland's stuff. So I would say
Okay,
yeah,
I
take
did not
advantage.
realize that.
Take advantage. It would give you like a stream key and a URL, and then all you do is plug that into your OBS. Or if you're planning on multi-streaming, you go into Restream, and then get all your destinations in there, and then add that URL, the Decentraland URL and stream key to Restream.
Okay, and then so what does Restream do for you?
Okay, so you're not familiar. I'm sorry, I was talking as if Restream is
I'm a little familiar with it, but I'm not.
it's like a platform that allows you to connect all your socials to it. Like, let's say right now we're streaming to YouTube, and I'm using Restream. So we're streaming to YouTube, X, Kick, Twitch, and Decentraland.
Let me throw in
Go
though
ahead,
with
yeah.
that statement, and I apologize, but it is token gated for number of streams. But
Oh,
there is
yes,
a
yes.
base
Okay.
that lets you get to a few. But
Yeah.
it's always good to understand what you're walking into
Yeah,
before you
base,
walk
yeah.
into it.
yeah, the base will let
Right.
you stream to like 2 to 3 different destinations, which usually for like someone that's like, just getting started, that's like enough. But yeah, good call, good call.
Well, it's hopes and dreams. Every app we buy, everything we want to try, right? We're like, oh, this is great. Here's what I want to do. And they're like, great. The first one's $20. The one you want is $125 a month. And you're like, what? I don't like you at all.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for me, I've been able to do everything that a Mew would want to do with the cheapest version of it, and I pay it for like the year, so it's like $180 a year. But that lets me stream to multiple locations. Like, let's say right now I'm streaming to 4 plus Decentraland. So, but yeah. So yeah,
But all,
this is
all good stuff. All good stuff to think about. And the reality is I believe the free version allows you to 2, and 2 gets you started to. And the other thing is, once you go down the rabbit hole, depending on what you're willing to connect to or download, there are all sorts of ways to reroute stuff. But it's just keeping that clear focus and expectation, right? Like, because there are things that do everything we want to do if we pay like exorbitant amounts past what people should pay to have, stuff. And so, but going into each of these situations with that understanding allows us to make the choices we need instead of the dream of just being out there. And I think always being focused on the ones, at the end of the day, like everybody who's streaming in here, who's here right now, they're in Decentraland. And there are a few people I think, like, shout out Billy T, right? Like he has a way, especially with you're having 2 very distinct and together experiences between Twitch, but it's so hard to do because ultimately, and it's like metaverse parties live versus like if somebody's IRL, right? And they're like, yo, we're IRL, but we're doing it in the metaverse. And then you go there and you're watching something instead of being a part of something, right? And it's like, so I even say you could be wherever, but find your people on the platform you want to be on and then have that second experience maybe to let people in. But if you're trying to speak to everybody, you ain't speaking to nobody. And so it's actually better to be focused, especially for a time, And I think it brings more context to each thing that you add.
I see. Right. So like focus on the foundation, get solid with that, and then build up.
Yeah, whatever that foundation may be, whether it's like you want to focus on Twitch and Decentraland, or at building like a presence on X and Decentraland, like yeah.
Keep in
I think
mind
what I'm gonna
that
do.
Sin and Make take it to a whole other level. So
Yeah,
like it's sort of like, hey, I'd like to make a building. Okay, here's how you use Blender. Like, boom. No. Like, there's steps. But I that's a total compliment to those two. But what you want to do in terms of just like streaming something cool into Decentraland at the as a base,
Right.
easy peasy for sure. Tons of people can help you out with that if you run into any problems, which you probably won't. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
These two guys take it to like, I actually have questions for these two, for Cinemake at some point, because there are layers going on there that I actually wonder how they're doing it. So I'm curious. Yeah. Anyways, so there's definitely a easy path to streaming into Decentraland for free and super simply. I'll just quickly say too, to me it was a game changer. From the first day that I got into Decentraland, I just wanted to stream cool stuff into a building, and it was really complicated at first with the M3U8 stuff and the STMP freaking. I was like, whatever. Boom! Now Decentral has it like, oh, drop this box in Creator Hub. Doom, click this, and then go into World and click on that thing, and you have full control over a free, again, at no cost, streaming into Decentraland. So yeah, I freaking love it, man. It's so cool. So, anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
I was going to concur with him. Sorry to Chrono because I'm going to just be awkward. I smoked it. I'm doing garbage. It's 20 degrees. Everybody's got their path and what they're pushing forward with the stuff they do to make it better for everybody else. And whether that's building or streaming or testing, you know what I mean? The way I listen and the way I hear people listening, I think those tools are only going to get more robust and better. I would also just plug office hours, man. Like, shout out Dr. K. He's really helping emancipate a lot of people.
Yep.
And the tools are getting better. The one comment I would make currently as constructive in real-time feedback for the admin tool when it comes to streaming and stuff, I would highly limit, and especially in scenes, and this is the biggest reveal, the larger the scene, especially if there are memory bleeds or what you will, or just too much size for the structure and you're taking every triangle, the more admins you have, the quicker things could get a little weird, okay? So I would really limit your admins on scene. And some of those people you might have given admin permission once for an event, and they are still admins, and they are a mass in the total weight of the scene. That's a pro tip while you're getting going, because you just want to get your fixie going and have friends and partners. But that would be all I'd say. Keep your admins at a minimum, and especially in big scenes, and the tools will run better.
Okay, great. That's excellent. Thank you.
And on the side note, I think we're neighbors. I think we're in the same. I have a parcel in the neighborhood, not like next door or anything like that, but like down the street type shit.
Okay, cool.
I'm like looking at where you are here, and I'm like, I think I have some empty land around here somewhere.
It's such a cool concept in Decentraland, just like showing up and being like, oh yeah, it's right down the street, this other spot.
I've been finding
cool build, Chrono T. I was just gonna say, I love with the sword, when you pick up the sword and now you kind of have like this new emote, the like punch or chop emote on your E key, and you could do so much cool stuff with that, and I like how it works. It looks awesome.
Thank you, Pepe.
Yeah,
it would be like, I love the idea that Sin had with King of the Hill, type of a thing. Like, if we could, because I mean, we should be able to code that relatively easy with cursor, I would think.
I've actually I didn't hear you say that before, but I've thought that would be awesome too. Even like during a DJ event or something. It's like could just be like a little side event going on. Whoever
Like a
can
mosh
keep
pit.
the most time at the top of the hill or at the
Yeah,
top of
yeah,
whatever, and then there would be buttons and contraptions that other people could use to stop other people from trying to get up and whatnot. I've always thought that would be a cool idea, and I think it's like where we're at right now. I think it's definitely something that's possible. So
that would be so much fun. I mean, people would just be addicted to. I mean, imagine how much fun like a concert would be if, you have fun, like playing playing that, and then getting back in the audience, and then going, oh man, I missed that, then jumping back into that.
100%.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like on a DJ show, like instead of King of the Hill kind of concept, I see it more as like a mosh pit. Like
And then you have like health bars, and then like
Oh, that's
if you
funny.
get beat up too much, then
you get knocked out of the mosh pit. Like the goal is to not take damage in the mosh pit, like too much, and then if once you do, you get knocked out of it, and your guy like is on the floor. It's like, oh, shaking his head, getting back up.
man, the possibilities are like endless.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like to just call out ideas that pop into my head and let my developer friends tell me that I'm crazy later. But I mean, this has been a great show. I did see that that while we were in the middle of it, I saw that Seb got popped in real quick. Sebga, are you there? Or are you just listening in today?
I'd love to hear about his curling.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello.
Sebga, how are you today?
Bonjour.
Salut.
Bonjour.
So tonight's show, tonight's episode of Beyond the NFT, we're highlighting some contributions for the community Winterfest games, and it's to my understanding that you have a pretty cool curling game that you developed that I was absolutely addicted to yesterday, especially when the leaderboards came up.
Yes, great. What was your
My rank, I by the time I had to go, I think I made it to like rank 16, but I don't know if someone took over my spot after I left.
Yes, it was a great moment, and for sure, I need to thank all the community for this moment, because I saw everyone have fun on this, and it's a really good feeling to see people having fun on your build.
Yes. Yes, I did. I definitely.
Thank you, everyone.
No, you're very welcome. And I mean, I definitely personally had a lot of fun there, especially how how I was struggling at first, and then you're like, curling is very hard with skis on, and then I said maybe chicken feet will help, and then I threw my chicken feet, and it started working so much better.
Yes, better contact with the ice.
Yes, exactly. So, if it's okay with you, could we jump over to your build and show it off a little bit on stream?
You would like I share my screen?
Well, we could jump there on Decentraland right now.
Okay. I jump in, and we meet there.
Yeah.
It's minor 105, 103.
Okay, so it's minus 105, 103. All right, let's jump over there.
I guess yes.
Yep, that's exactly it. Thank you. And also,
Yes.
Debka has a OP badge here to claim, and a really cool booth. Like nice, I like the custom booth, Sebka. So make sure to claim your OP badge.
Yes, the OP badge is, will stay open until the end of the Winterfest, so the 26th.
Alrighty.
It should.
Oop, oop. So this was like this curling game took some skill. Like you need to find the right tap, the right position, the right angle to get it to the center mark. The way that you play is you click on the green button and then you'll get 3 pucks and get a 10-second countdown per puck. Did I describe it accurately there, Sepka?
Yes, that's it. You have 10 sec for each stone, and the score is the average of the 3 stone. Yes, there is some player who are not joking, like wait early. The top 3 is pretty impressive because it's very hard to have this score. But I think they all used gamer keyboard with it's maybe more precise. I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I don't know how well the Penguin or Torley did it. Like, wow. Or even Chloe, like everyone that is under a 1, like I'm just blown away. And I guess, oh, the leaderboard is still up from yesterday. I was in 16th, but looks like now I'm back to 20. Pepe God, you are
Okay, yes.
you are
I like how it
15.
highlights your name. That's really cool.
Yes. Yeah, so
I got so rugged by this. So I came in, I hadn't slept in 2 days, drove my wife to the airport, had to drive the kids 50 degrees. And I came in with mobile and I fought so hard to get mobile. I had to make like 2 burner accounts. My phone decided I was going to be the new guy every screen. And I was watching everybody play, watching, and the FOMO that was instantly created and the sheer terror of the sexiness of this experience, good sir. So I just want to let you know, to the point my kids were yelling at me in the car to go into a store, and I was like, no, we are getting in this motherfucker. And I came in with long hair and a dress on, but we made it. And look at you now, buddy. This is great. Look at you guys innovating. It's, I think this is starting to be, honestly, the Decentraland everybody had the FOMO about when they bought in. And it might have taken 6 years to become the place of new beginnings. The relationships came before, and the people, and the thinking, and the building. But the sandbox is open, and you did it again, and Pepe did it, and Chrono did it. This is so fucking exciting. This was really the dream. The sandbox was the dream. Look at this.
Yep, yep.
Yes, I'm agree, and it's so uh, uh, I don't have the word, but it is so good to build in Decentraland because it's just working. So you can keep forward and having fun and build some stuff with real feature and yes, I'm agree. It's a good place to be.
Yeah, definitely I do agree that like the Central Land is one of those places you could just walk in and it's like, hey, I'm new to this, but I want to build. And you'll have people like us, like the community members, everyone around like here that will help you build if you want to, put in the time. And like we have a very very like solid support here on Decentraland. And before
If you if you're curious,
Mhm.
oh, sorry, just say if you're curious, that's enough.
Yes, exactly. If you're curious enough, like we're all here to help.
If you're fucking bold
Yes.
and you're willing to take down what anybody else fucking thinks and do what the fuck you want to do, and then be gracious around you to the community, you will flourish.
Mhm.
And I think the one thing you've seen from every builder who stepped up and gave it a try and pushed the boundaries is A, they're fucking brilliant community members. They don't shit on people or pretend they're better than anybody or not make it about the community. They are out there so fucking hard being great community members first, and then they lay down innovation. And that's what it means to be a trailblazer. I mean, anybody could be a dick when they're the cool kid. Anybody could be that thing, but to sit there and be supportive and show up and make, and even when nobody doubts and the timeline doesn't say, it says meme coin, you know, and metaverse was a cycle, and instead we got to the point where this gets to begin. You know, we left six with rave culture and a carcass of dreams that were forgotten. And dude, it's like fucking, I'm just so incredibly fucking proud to be a part of this community. And it's what it's fucking like one part hacker, one part fucking freedom fighter, one part realist, visionary. And you guys prove it all the fucking time. And I'm just so incredibly grateful to be a part of this. Great
Facts.
job, brother.
That's beautiful.
I'm grateful for you too, Make.
You give me a chicken skin.
You want a chicken skin? You want some chicken feet?
Some goosebumps.
So Sebka, if I'm not mistaken, you came from the sandbox side of things when it comes to like metaverse building. Am I correct?
You're correct, sir.
Like was sandbox the first place you
Totally,
like kind of built, or was it kind of like you knew you had built in Decentraland, you built in sandbox, you liked sandbox better, and then recently you
No,
came back?
From the beginning, I was interested by the sandbox, Decentraland, Cryptovoxel. But at this time, I wasn't able to jump in. So the first I was able to start build with my machine was sandbox. So I start with, and the stuff is when the SDK 7 was launched. I saw it. I say, oh, I need to retry, and it was like from night to day, and yes, I'm here.
Nice. And I mean over at Sandbox, like is and this is like from my curiosity, is there like a group of like builders or a group of people that build on Sandbox that kind of like are similar to like maybe what CBD is, or just like our friend group here on Decentraland as a community?
Yes, there is a community, but it's the difference is Decentraland is more open, and I mean it's you can feel it in the spirit too. It's not just about the tools; it's about the spirit. So the sandbox keep control on the their image. I don't
Yep.
know how in
Yep.
English, but because they work with a lot of big brand and big license. So, for example, you cannot upload your own music or your own audio or own video. You need to mint it as NFT and put the NFT in the land. And even like that, it's just a picture. You cannot put your video. You cannot make stream in the sandbox. All community in the sandbox stream on Twitch.
I see.
There's no possibility to stream in the sandbox. So you see, it's very different. It's a full-oriented game, I think. That was not what he understood at the beginning. But I keep believe in the sandbox. But as I am, I feel just more free in DCL, and it's better to be free.
Yeah, the reason why I was asking is because like I'm like thinking like I wonder how many sandbox community members would love to have like opportunities to build on a different platform just to find out whether they like it or not. Or just meet new people and make some friends, because like that, in all honesty, that's what makes all of what we're doing like great. It's the ability to network and make friends from all around the world.
To be honest, I know some people from the sandbox who are also in DCL, but for most of the people, I have the feeling that it's the same in DCL, that everyone has their own metaverse. There's not the question of cross metaverse. It's not even a question.
I get it.
Sometimes I have but
There's not enough time in the day and nobody wants to be an AI bot. It goes to the same thing we were talking about with streaming and like when you go to other platforms and why. And we try I feel if like once you find your people and you have your schedule and you have the way you like to build and you have the people you like to be, you want your place to succeed and your time is balanced, with the commitment of the other people who show, we show up, you show, we reciprocate the energy of the existence of the platform. So it's very hard to be a platform agnostic person because then you're not anywhere, right? And so I think it's super critical. We're thinking with our friends from Spatial, which we still LMD. I'm just like quick shouts, but to the point. LMD and Stilo and Josh Garrett and Ira, and that's one platform. And then Rustan, who runs around everywhere, and Hyperfy being the WordPress. But it's like we all have so much time as humans, and we support what we do. Being a bridge is important because ultimately the thinkers before we all have AI bots thinking for us and talking to everybody. So we're not actually there and it's just our digital replicas. You find your platform and your people and you cultivate around that experience. And so it's like finding the bridge to your second point of communication also is a bridge to your other builders. And there was a lot of multi-opening vessels, opening doors for people to be together. And that happened a little while ago with like Spatial and Fashion Week in here. And there were the race car group. There are people like us living on platforms. And they are special and they are innovating with a platform and a truth. We need to keep reaching out and hugging everybody. And we all need to go visit some places too and be like, this is pretty cool.
Exactly.
Keep opening the doors. And I mean, dude, I'd love to go see what you built in I'd like to go see that experience because we're leaving our mark on the blockchain. And as long as they exist, even the people who have come and gone from Decentraland, from generations past, right? They left their art on the blockchain for us to be like, we stood here and we existed, for better, for worse. They came. It's a canvas. And I think that, and I don't mean to get on a whole thing, but I think it's incredibly important we continue to search for the people who are about the rave culture and pushing good forward. And we're doing a great job. And we're lucky to have you, Sabah. Sorry.
Yes, we are so lucky to have you, Sebka.
Thanks to you. I'm so lucky to have you all. Thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, one last thing about I really like this chat you made. It's like I just pulled it up and it says Cross World Chat DCL Hyper 5 and Tila. That is cool. And then upstairs where the
Yes.
screen is,
Yeah.
I see where like the messages are being shown.
The idea is Antela have a website, and on the website you can watch the live when there is event and there is live, and the chat is connected too, and it's for people who cannot join for now DCL, but I want to just let them know and have access, and it's also connect to other scene in DCL and in Hyper-Fi world too. So all connected, and I guess it's. I love this. I love connected stuff.
Yeah, no,
That's all.
this is awesome. This is awesome, and I really like that you have like the out of the metaverse chat at the Antila website for anyone that like can't make it, or maybe they're at work and they can go on Antila.com or your website and just engage there. So that's awesome that you did that. Let's see. So
And the hidden parkour to get to the top is really cool.
oh, what? This is hitting parkour. These blue bricks.
Oh yeah, how did you get up?
I got up right here. There's one of these.
Gotcha. I didn't see that.
Yeah. This one just
There
gets
is a
me.
lazy
Yeah.
way, but I tried it for the parkour addict.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
see. A little bit for everyone here. Uh, well,
Yeah.
thank you, Sebga, for joining us tonight. And I think it's a good time to start winding down. I don't think we will do Game Arena games tonight, just because we've gone so far past. But I did want to bring it back to Make one last time because we had done the opening Winterfest event at Mount Mana last Friday for the MetaBeast roaming party, and the MetaBeast roaming party will be returning to Mount Mana as well for some more events this month. So I wanted
I
to
got a
bring Make.
surprise.
Yeah. That's why I was bringing you in. Make, take it away.
So many things, right? So there's going to be a little something cooking between some of your favorite DCL event hosts, and we're going to have a little drop, and we're going to do something really fun the next couple of days, and I'm going to tell whoever's left. We've got DJ Vape, my guy, he has been, if you go all the way back to when I first tried to be a DJ at the Make a Mew Fest and where that actually all started, DJ Vape was the only one in the fucking corner who was like, yeah, I'll come do that shit with you from the D fam, and it has stuck in all the time. He is the community member of the E-Apes who have been very good to us, been on the show, and we're going to help onboard a small group of the community during the week. It's going to start next couple days. We're going to help people get in, which I'm super stoked. And then Friday, they're gonna do Vaped and his brother are doing a 3-hour takeover for the MetaBeast party. 2 EAPs doing it. We are gonna do a drop that is themed with one of our favorites and Winterfest. We're gonna do it at the Beast Hideout because we are really gonna do our best to onboard like a straight new 50 people. And it might not work. And we just need a place where they could, by the end of this, find where they go. And I think it's gonna really open a bunch of new people's hearts. And we're gonna have something fun for Winterfest. We're gonna do closing, and some more things in between, but we'll definitely be closing. But I'd say the next 2.5 weeks with a special event, Sunday the 22nd, for a real blast off is gonna be fun. And guys, holy shit. Shout out old guy whose heart really ripped through and opened and said, we could do this and we are going to do this. Wherever your heart lies, buddy, just know there are people who lie with you and you inspired so much fucking creativity. And then we'll come back and do a closing games. I think we just proved we did our own game fest or our own fashion week and then more. Like, great. Way to fucking push the future. Special things ahead. Mew, thank you for fucking showing up all the time and just being a vessel for fucking people to charge. You're a fucking animal. You're a goddamn
for
Mew.
always showing up for me, man.
Love you.
It's likewise.
Mew.
You're here right now when you could be with your family. So, and I mean that doesn't just like for you, but like for everyone here. Like you're here with me right now when you could have spent the time with your family. So I truly appreciate your time as well.
I'll just say when my wife is away, this house doesn't work very good because my demon hours run into like kid hours, which run into activity hours. And the one thing when we moved across the country into this motherfucking frozen tundra that has been -20 forever, is there are no fucking buses in this town. And so of all the things you get, and the reason we moved back, not having buses in a small, very, very busterous town for your children is fucking painful. I have not slept, I think, in 4 days. I am 46 years old, motherfuckers. You should have seen me in my 20s. But I know what's come ahead of us, and I know where we are now. And man, I knew where we were, and it wasn't half as fun as we are having now. So fuck it, we ball. Fuck yeah. Let's play some hockey.
Fuck it, we ball. Alrighty. So that is definitely a good point to end on. I'm gonna pass it back around for any final thoughts from any of our contributors, speakers, guests tonight here on the show. So I'll start with you, Make. Final thoughts, comments, concerns.
Fucking grateful. And fuck ice.
Yes. But there's lots of it right now.
You don't have to say it, I will. I'm just going to say it. And I mean ice cold. It's 20 degrees. It's -20 degrees.
Yep. That's where my mind was going. I'm like, I'm at the Mount Mana here, and it's pretty cold here. So let's see. Let's pass it over to Pepe God. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, no, that was fun. It was cool to go through all the builds and, get an idea of what everyone had in mind and what they were working on. All of them were awesome, and thanks for hosting.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here. Like this is an honor. Alan, sorry about that. I accidentally muted myself. Alan, any final thoughts?
Nice chatting with all of you. Congrats to everyone that's built all this stuff. Thanks, Sin, for hosting this. Sebga, it was nice hearing your voice. I love that French accent. Beautiful build. Très bien fait. Anyways, hopefully, I'm gonna make something. 50 mana, and you can get your advertisement on the boards of the hockey rink. Just throwing that out there. I don't really need 50 mana, but we got to make this official. This is real business here, folks. So. Contact me.
Can you burn a penny? Could it be dangerous? Could you burn a penny? Or I'm totally kidding. I'll pay the 50, man. I fucking love you. You have me at hello. I ain't
No,
burning no
man.
pennies. You have me as a
Model.
low MFer. I'm trying to spice up your life.
Well, there may be a penny giveaway. We'll see. But yeah, 50 mana advertisements. Contact me or Pepe God. Get your ads on the boards. The event's February 22nd. Yeah, thanks. I'll leave it there. Kick ass, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you, Alan, and I mean to both you and Paper God, we definitely have to have a Beyond the NFT episode just dedicated to each of you. So I want a Paper God Beyond the NFT episode in the future, and I want an Alan Howick episode. Okay.
All right, man. We'll make it
For
work.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and also here's the third one that I also request. Sebka, we're gonna have one, just you and I, as well. All right, one day in the future. But Sebka, I'm gonna pass it over to you for any final thoughts that you may have.
Just a big thanks to everyone and big shout out to all guy.
Yes,
Yes.
big shout out.
So, thank you.
No, thank you.
Totally. Big shout out to Old Guy and Toxic Waifu and Knessa who left earlier, but shout out to them as well. And I don't know if I said everyone. Chrono, Make, everyone. I'm out.
Yes, for sure, everyone.
So I'm back at Mount Mana, and I see that Chloe is still very engaged with the episode. They were engaged all the way through. And she said, "Awesome episode. All the builds are super cool." So, Chrono T, we're down to you. What are your final thoughts?
Well, Sinful, I want to thank you. I mean, I just wish that I was able to attend, more beyond the NFTs. I wish I was able to attend Stoney's stuff. We go to the gym, a lot, but Sebga, this game that I'm playing right here that you've made, this curling game, is so much fun. Same thing with the hockey game, as well as the penguin sliders. I mean, everything. Like, this is just such a blast. Make, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for the for the information earlier about streaming. So I have kind of an agenda that I'm going to work on. But again, just thank you. This is wonderful to be here.
Yes, sir. And I mean, anytime you have any questions about streaming or anything, and this goes for everyone here in this call or anyone listening, like if you need help streaming or just even just need to know where the starting line. Like me and May can definitely get you there. We would love to help. I would love to help. Like, so just shoot me a DM, schedule a call, whatever it may be.
Perfect.
24 hours a day, fucking we Bob. We out here for everybody, no token gating, everybody free, because we all, it's been WAGME the whole time, even when everybody told us to fuck ourselves. But rave culture started in warehouses with glow sticks and a bunch of 15-year-olds eating candy necklaces, and they had a great time. EDM lives, motherfucker. And so, Cyber, we are just building our own path and future. It takes more courage to go outside of the box than in, and that will always be the truth. And anybody who says you are any of us, you are anything less than a pioneer, is only because they are afraid to live.
I
You
love
just
that,
keep
mate.
blazing your fucking past, fam. Be who the fuck you want to be and do it, because you know what? The reward is you get to keep being yourself. It's a gift. I promise.
Yes, sir.
God bless. I fucking love you guys.
I
Fucking love you.
you.
Thank you for empowering the humans.
And that is a wrap for today's episode of Beyond the NFT. Thank you everyone that stuck by, listening in at Mount Mana on Twitch or any streaming platforms that we're on. Mew Mew loves you. We all love you, and we really appreciate your time for tuning in every Monday night for Beyond the NFT. Alrighty, everyone. Love you all, and we'll see you back here next week for another episode of Beyond the NFT. Bye.
Bye.